let their moms be moms. I think we have a lot of super moms around here, amen. We're glad that you're here with us. All the family that didn't get to come on every service, we're glad that you're here to be able to spend some time with the mother. Well, this is identifying moms as superheroes isn't an original idea. I saw a coffee mug, and if you're around my house, there's a lot of coffee mugs, and I saw one that said, "I'm a mom. What's your superpower?" And there's even a game that you can download now on your smartphone. It's called Super Mom, where you have to change diapers and birth babies faster than your opponent so you can earn the title of Super Mom. So I kind of contemplated this week, what special powers and abilities that a super mom might need to have, and what does it take to be a super mom? Well, I think the Bible actually gives us a variety of answers to that question. So I choose 3 powers that seem to be the most essential that I would think would make you a supersonic, heroic, awesome mom. And the first one that we look at is, of course, the power of prayer. I remember a Mother's Day card that I saw that was kind of cute. It was a great big card, one of those little biggies. And it was written in a little child's printing, and on the front of the card was a little boy with untied sneakers. He had a wagon. Toys were everywhere. He had a little cut on his face, and there were smudges all over the card. And it read, "Mom, I remember that little prayer you used to say for me every day." Then you open it up, and inside was a prayer. God help you if you ever do that again. There's no question that a mom's life can be very chaotic. Good time to sing amen, mamas. Sometimes it seems like we're so busy, we're tired, and we're stressed, that we feel like we don't even have time to pray. And these are the days we need to really be talking with God the most. When you pray for yourself and you pray for your kids and other ones that might be in need, you can't help but feel a sense of God's love for you and your family, and you're reminded of His awesome power and how capable that He is of handling your situation. You begin to feel the love and the joy and the peace that comes from the Spirit of the Lord. And then in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, Paul kind of put it this way. He said, "I urge you, first of all, to pray for all people. Ask God to help them. Intercede on their behalf and give thanks for them so that we can live peaceful and quiet lives marked by godliness and dignity." And certainly I believe that applies to moms and their children. You ever go to the store and you see a mom and you see a child that's not getting along so well? You ever seen it in church? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I know what we're talking about here. But Jesus, even though He was not a mother, He modeled the importance of praying for our children. In Matthew chapter 19, verse 13 and 14, the Bible says, "Then people brought little children to Jesus for Him to place His hand on them and pray for them. The disciples rebuked them. But Jesus said, 'Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these.'" So when a tornado of chaos strikes your home, yeah, it's going to happen. Why not gather for a brief time of family prayer? The chaos may not subside immediately, but you'll be able to deal with it better, and your kids will be blessed by it. Supermoms rely on the power of prayer. The second thing I want us to look at is the power of patience. That's even hard to say. The power of patience. 1 Corinthians 13 and 4. I think supermoms are equipped with the power of this. The Bible says in the simplest terms, love is patient. I wish I remembered that when I was younger. I told my mom that. That certainly applies to a mom's love for her children. So guys and gals, if you're here today and you know your mom's getting ready to get on to you, quote that scripture to her. Parenthood provides a unique opportunity to discover the real meaning of patience. The Greek word here for patience is a descriptive one. It says, it's meaning taking a long time to boil. Think about a pot of boiling water. The water boils quickly when the flame is high. It boils slowly when the flame is lower. Patience keeps the burner low. I think that's a helpful clarification, don't you think? Now, patience isn't naive. It doesn't ignore misbehavior. It just keeps the flame low. It waits, it listens, and it doesn't matter how old your children are. Let that sink in. I heard people say, well, I can't wait till my kids are 18 and they move out of the house. Say what? It don't stop. Sorry, guys, for you old men. Patience keeps the burners low. That's what happens here. And it keeps it the way it's supposed to be. It waits. Boy, it's hard to wait sometimes. It waits. It listens. It's slow to boil. In James chapter 1, verse 19, the Bible kind of puts it this way. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And that's a power that every supermom must have. But it's not easy, is it? No, it's not. I heard a story this week about a little boy he was misbehaving. Can you imagine? A little boy misbehaving. It was one night when his mom was trying to get him to go to bed, and Dad had gone to a meeting and was going to be home very late. And his mom just wanted to get all the kids in bed and have a little bit of peace and quiet because of her stressful day. Long after the little boy had been tucked in for the night, he started the classic drink of water routine. Mommy, I need a drink of water. His exhausted mom sweetly but sternly reminded him that he'd already had a drink of water and he needs to go back to bed. Come on, anybody else done that? Sure. But every few minutes she'd hear the pitter-patter of little feet coming running down the hall to the top of the stairs, and this goes on for over an hour, and finally the exasperated mom reached the limit of her patience and shouted, "Enough! If you get out of bed one more time, I'm going to come up there and paint your back porch red." Y'all know what that means. For a moment it was quiet. Then the little voice drifted down the stairs. "Mommy, when you come up to paint my porch, would you bring me a glass of water?" Guys, we gotta be honest. Patience isn't easy, and it does not come naturally. But when we stop listening and we start shouting angry threats with raised voices, it crushes our kids' spirits and it teaches them to act the same way. Thankfully, patience is a fruit of God's Spirit. So the more that you rely on the power of prayer, the power of patience, remember the Bible says in 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. Think about this. The Bible says that God is being patient with you. And if God's being patient with you, then surely, everybody say surely, surely you can pass that patience on to your children. And I'm a 67-year-old child. Ask my wife and my dad, they'll tell you the same thing. And still, they still have to have patience with me. It doesn't matter how old you are. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and say amen. Sure. The third thing, Jessica, would you come up there, please? Power of prayer and the power of patience. The last one I want to look at here is, I think super moms understand the power of playtime. What? Is that in the Bible? Yeah. I want to see it. I want to share it with you just a minute. Psalms 127, 2 and 3. We need to have playtime with our kids. It says, "It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously working. For God gives rest to His loved ones." And then right after that it says, "Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him." So I think the point of this verse is that God doesn't intend for you to work 24/7. Rather, God wants you to relax a little and go ahead and enjoy your children, especially while they're little. And you say, well, why? Because they grow up so fast. Amen? Enjoy it. For some moms, now I realize this is a real challenge. You see, I'll bet I'm not the only one here this morning who can write a paragraph about what makes your mom a super mom. But I want you to listen. Being a super mom doesn't mean being a perfect mom. There's no such thing. I know you think your mom is, especially after they've gone on to glory, you really think they're perfect. But you remember growing up and things weren't quite perfect? Well, let me tell you something. They're perfect in your eyes. But if you really rely on the power of prayer, trusting in God to give you patience to endure the tough times, and take time away from the chores and everyday demands to simply play with your kids, smoothing them with your love, and you can bet they'll grow up thinking their mom is a superhero. Well, maybe you're not a mom, and maybe you didn't have a super mom growing up. Not everybody had it. But I think that's one of the reasons God gave us the church, so that we can be different things to different people. When Jesus' disciples told him that his brother and brothers were looking for him, look at Matthew chapter 12, verse 49 and 50. Here's what happened. They said, Jesus, your mom and your brothers are looking for you. They hadn't found him yet. This is what he said to them. He responded by pointing to a room full of believers. This is what he said. He said, look, and I want you to look around today. Some of you, they may not be biological, but I believe they're spiritual. These are my brothers. This is my mother. Anyone who does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and my sister and my mother. We've got some wonderful moms right here in this church. I mean, all of the times I've been here, I've heard people that have come in to visit, or maybe they came for something, and right now they're going someplace else, or they moved away. But we all have the same thing. I remember when so-and-so did this for me. I remember when so-and-so did that for me. And there's a lot of so-and-sos right here today. Because God has used you guys. Some of you have been moms to some of our kids. Some of you have been fathers to some of our kids. Some of us have been brothers and sisters to those children. The church is God's eternal family, and He wants you to be a part of it. Because who knows, right now, you may be looking at someone as your spiritual mother, brother, sister, dad. But one day, the good news is that if that person is an example to you, then you just might be an example to somebody else somewhere down the road. It keeps getting like this. It keeps revolving over and over again. I know you guys have a lot of plans today. I kind of condensed the Reader's Digest version this morning. If you didn't drop her off to someone, if that's okay with you, Mama.